What's going on YouTube? It's your boy K9 back with another video. And today I'm gonna bring y'all a little story time on how I lost a full ride scholarship. Aww. People ask me, am I embarrassed? And like, no, I'm not embarrassed, man. Like, life goes on. It's not the only scholarship that I've ever had or that I will have. You know what I mean? But this is a question that I've been getting asked a lot from friends, family, coaches, teammates. Am I still in school? Do I plan on going back to school? Do I even want to still pursue my dreams of playing football at the highest level, man? So yeah, I ask that y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all boys stay tuned in to the end, because I'm actually be telling y'all what I got going on as of right now. So yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Stay tuned. Without further ado, I'm gonna get right to video, man.
Get past it to walk, spend 50,000 to talk. Niggas gon' get triple cross, shoot it up, then we hit the exhaust. Nigga try get at me, it gon' cost. Your whole crew like they cotton, they soft. I just different, my white gon' be off. I can show you the life of a boss.
Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna just give y'all a little background first and foremost about how I got to this school, right? And if you don't know, the school is Catawba College in North Carolina, man. So, I am the class of 2021. I was an early graduate, meaning that I had all my credits to graduate school early. So y'all know around this time, COVID was going on, which affected the NCAA. We couldn't take official or unofficial visits, man. So that kind of played a big part in a lot of people's recruitments, especially mine, because my recruitment started late. I didn't receive my first offer till after my junior season, which was Liberty University. I wasn't recruited by no big schools or any SEC conference or nothing like that. So I was recruited by teams out of the Sun Belt Conference, FBS, and the American Athletic Conference, man, or the AAC, whatever you want to call it. I ended up transferring schools. I was at Mount Zion for 3 years, then I went to Riverdale my senior year. But I didn't know that it was gonna not more so affect my recruitment, but it's just like I'm going to a different environment with different coaches, so I don't know what coaches they plugged in with that they could put on with me. At that time, I had kind of not lost contact, but contact kind of slowed down with all these schools. Besides Catawba, their corners coach at the time was messaging me at the beginning of my junior season, just checking up on me. Of course, he was telling me he was interested. He had a scholarship for me, everything, just when I was ready, basically. But I'm like, I don't want to go to no D2 school, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go somewhere big. I already know I can play with these guys, right? Going into 2021, the dead period kind of, loosened up a little bit, so I was able to visit schools based off their protocols. Catawba was actually on the school that I could visit when the dead period loosened up, man, and that I was still in contact with. So from that point on, man, I really didn't care where I was going. I just had another opportunity to get to the next level. It was full ride paid for me. Just the big goal coming out of high school, right? You can go where you can go. Took a visit up there, ended up loving it. Fell in love with the coaches. You know what I'm saying? It felt like home at the time, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, I ended up signing the next week on February 3rd, man. And hey, from there, we was ready to get the ball rolling. And that's how I ended up at Catawba. Moving on, they wanted me to come up in the summer. So I ended up coming up in the summer. I had a great summer session, which was basically just to get the freshmen acclimated. So we had weights, conditioning early in the morning, and then we also had one class that we had to go to. And after that, just kind of had a whole day to yourself, man. So we was really just chilling out around campus or going to Charlotte and doing stuff around there, just hanging out with the teammates, man. That's basically it. Everybody getting to know each other. So we did that for about a month and a half, and then we came back home the beginning of July, I believe, or the end of July, something like that. Because I know we had to report August 6th, but I was training hard, trying to get ready to go back for the season, man. I was at the field like 4 or 5 times a day. 4 or 5 times a week, my bad. Just trying to get ready for the season. And I said that to say this to all my young athletes watching this video, man. make sure you get your rest, man. Make sure you get your body some rest, man. Do not overtrain your body because it will come back to hunt you, man. That's why I got caught at. Nobody know your body but you. Fast forward a little bit, man. Like I was saying, came home and I was just at the field almost just about every day, man. And on this particular day, I remember doing warming up, just doing backpedaling, you know, just simple drills, backpedaling, open, running, and catch the ball, simple stuff, bro. And just because I didn't give my body enough rest, I ended up tearing my hamstring, y'all. So it felt like a pop in the back of my left leg. I ended up just walking off the field, driving back home, and relaxing for the last 2 weeks until I had to report. I was just icing, resting, man, because my first big injury. I didn't think to go to the doctor or nothing like that, man. So, you know what I mean? That was really the reason. But let me just continue on with the story, man. So, report day come, August 6th, we get up to school, we get all moved in, everybody in their dorms, team meetings, everything good. We had practice the next morning, which was a Saturday morning. We had practice in just helmets. And when it was time to do the warm-up drills, the DV drills, like I tried, but I couldn't move. I couldn't backpedal. I could barely bend down because of the hamstring, man. It was crazy. When it happened, I didn't tell my coaches because, like I just said, I didn't think it was a big injury. And then it was my first big injury. I didn't know. I didn't go to the doctor or nothing, right? So I ended up telling them on the field after he noticed that I couldn't really go. I told him what happened, and he was saying that, you know, I should just shut it down for the season. So in my head, I'm like, dang, I didn't think it would be that bad. So now that I'm hearing that it's this bad, like, I'm asking them, you know, to send me to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on so I can know how long I'm recovering. What do I need to do as far as training goes? I need to tell the trainers, like, we need to go ahead and get this now because I'm trying to get on the field. From that point on, man, I started realizing folks telling me before I went to school that it's a business. Like, the whole attitude just switched, man. Like, from the coaches, not my teammates, because, I mean, we all was close, but from the coaches, it's a business, man. To my young athletes, man, if you got no scholarship, they give you this money. If you ain't producing, man, hey, it's a side of college football they don't tell you about. If you're not producing for them, they're gonna try to take that money away, scholarship, whatever it is. You could be on the bus back home, boy. For real. But yeah, man, so the attitude just switched from the coaches, man, the whole season. Like, just simple stuff. I walk in the room, you know what I mean, just get quiet. Like, I'm like, dang, the room just get quiet. Coaches ain't saying what's up no more. They're not even caring if I'm showing up to like meetings or film session, nothing. Like, they don't care about none of this stuff. It was crazy, bro. I swear. Yeah, man. Then leading on, I'm on the field, you know, watching practice because obviously I can't practice or play. The coach is making jokes, asking me when I'm gonna stop faking. You know what I'm saying? When I'm coming back on the field, when I'm playing. So I'm like, what? Like, oh, y'all know my injury is serious. Like, y'all didn't want to send me to the doctor. I don't know on the scholarship or whatever, pay for it. However that worked. I ended up looking online to see how long it takes for the hamstring to heal, y'all. It was saying that it would take 3 months, right? So you know the whole college season is 3 months, like the whole regular season. It's over 3 months. So these guys didn't send me to the doctor until the week before last of the season. They finally sent me to the doctor. By that time, it was already 3 months, y'all. So like, I'm healed. My hamstring is healed, but I'm not, you know, fully healed to the point where I can get back on the field and just like hit the ground running. You know what I mean? So I go to the doctor, and the doctor tells me exactly that. Like, I'm healed, everything's good, everything looks normal. You know, they give me the paperwork, tell me that I'm good to go. So that same day, I went back to practice, gave them the paperwork to the trainers, gave the trainers the paperwork. Kid y'all not, y'all, they told me that I was never hurt. Crazy, like, I got teammates that could vouch for me right now. It was a couple of coaches nearby. I don't know if they heard it or not, y'all, but yep. Boys told me to my face that I was never hurt, man. Crazy, right? And you see me coming to treatment every day for 3 months. And basically just saying all that, I'm just faking and wasting all of our time, basically. So it's just nice, like the narrative being created. Somehow that narrative got out to the coaches. I'm guessing the trainers talk, because I know the trainers talk to the coaches out there every day about, who can come to treatment. And so coaches started bringing it up like I'm just faking injuries and not coming, not showing up, like nothing. Basically trying to make it seem like I don't want to be there. But I mean, I'm showing up to everything besides film session. Like when it's time to watch film, I just go to treatment, which is what they told me to do when I first started going to treatment. Then that started being a problem. So I'm like, bro, I can't win for losing, man. It's a business though, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's just some of the stuff that I was dealing with while I was up there in school. And to think about it, I'm in North Carolina, there's no family up there. I'm 4 hours away from home. I kept my parents up to date this whole time. So basically we had already started making a decision that, that I shouldn't return based off how they was acting and just, going about everything, man. But whatever, I said I still wanted to finish my year out up there, whatever. Coming back from Christmas break, it was time for spring ball, y'all. So by this time, of course, I'm healed up. Coming back home, able to start back running, change the direction. It's not up to my regular speed, but I'm able to start doing it. But I still feel like, basically like a tingling, in my hamstring. But I'm still just trying to push through it, do everything I can, man. So if I go too fast, it kind of felt like my hamstring was kind of like tightening up a little bit. So if I felt that, I just sit down and chill out. That might have been why I messed up, guessing they was thinking I was ready. But when it was time to put the pads on, I'm trying to do tackling drills and everything, and I still feel my hamstring, man. So I don't know, man. It's a tricky injury, man, that I hope nobody had to deal with. I told them that I was gonna sit down, I wasn't gonna play in the spring game and nothing like that. It started going to them telling me to get off the field and do all this extra stuff. Like, I didn't really tell nobody, and then I started going into kind of like a little depression because over the season, you know what I mean? Like I'm just waking up, going to classes, going to 4 classes back to back to back to back. From 7 a.m. to 11:30, 12. Then from there I gotta go to treatment. Then straight out of treatment, I got to go out on the field and watch my teammates do what they love and do what I love for 3 months straight, y'all, every day, 3 months straight. Even on game days, I gotta sit at the games on the sideline and watch them play. So I kind of started going into depression, y'all. Grades kind of dropping a little bit, man. Everything was just going downhill from there. I'm telling my parents, you know what I mean? And they did a great job of keeping me uplifted, man, and just keeping me going, finishing out the semester, man. So yeah, y'all, that's basically what was happening at my time up there. And it's not the bad mouth anybody on that staff, y'all. I'm just saying how my experience is. And another thing, I remember we had recruits coming up there. Dude had just committed. He came up to visit the school. And he asked me, another cornerback, he asked me about how's my experience and how do I like it up here. And I told him straight up what my experience was, me personally. But before I started, I told him that everybody's experience is different, man, no matter where you are. No matter how things lead, you know what I mean? It might not be your time right now, it might be somebody else's time. You know you can play with these guys, but hey, you might not need to play a snap here, you know what I mean? I just feel like that's how it is for me. I told him just make the best of his opportunity, man. Even if you just stay here for 1 year and go somewhere else, you never know. You never know how the tables will turn for you, right? After I finished my last test there, I was out, like, telling y'all, I turned in my student ID, my everything, y'all. I was packed up a whole week before. I just made up my mind since then I wasn't coming back, y'all, so. It's really not how I lost the scholarship, y'all. It's just how the events that led up to me coming back home and just not wanting to be there no more, y'all. I ended up coming home after the spring semester and working at 9 to 5, you know what I mean? They working it 9 to 5, man, save it up. As of right now, I am planning on going back to school, y'all, in the summer. Either in the summer or in August, I don't know yet. I'm still in talks with different coaches that was actually recruiting me. I just been training and rehabbing, getting the right treatment, the right rehab, man. Just getting everything back together, so that's all I've been doing, man. What's been going on? What happened in my last school, and it's all facts, man. I have no reason to lie about nothing in this video, man. And to my young guys that's watching this video, man, enjoy it. Enjoy y'all moment. Don't take nothing for granted, man. Because like I said, for me, I just had a full ride, y'all. I had a full ride. You know, change of events happened before I even got up there. Don't take nothing for granted, man. Take care of your bodies. College is a business, man. When people tell you that, believe it, man. College is a business. If you're not producing, they don't care about you. The moment you're back on the field, all they care about. So kind of just take that into consideration, man. Put it in the back of your head or whatever. Make sure y'all picking the best schools for y'all, man, on y'all recruitment. Hey, man, even if you just go somewhere and it don't work out, you always could transfer somewhere else. You know what I mean? Don't let nothing break y'all, man. Don't let nothing change y'all character. Make sure you hang with the right people. Make sure you getting that schoolwork done, man. Hey, like I said, again, y'all, just what happened in my last school, my decision to come home. It's not that I lost a full-ride scholarship. It's just that everything is not good for you. Everything is not meant for you. And that's just how I felt. Yeah, man, without further ado, I believe this is going to end the video, y'all. If you got any questions, y'all leave them in the comments, man. And I will answer them. Everybody questions, man. You got any questions, comments, concerns, man, y'all can leave them in the comments. Y'all can DM me on Instagram, whatever. And I'll answer it, man. But without further ado, this is going to end this video. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Make sure y'all tune in, man. And without further ado, catch y'all in the next video.
Come around in circle, you get X'd out. Like we playing tic-tac-toe, put a tag on them. Rush right through them ducks and find the goose and let it blast on them. Crack the eggs, we leaving shells, ain't talking about no gas station. Orange scat pack, peeling off that nigga, get the ass.